I had a social media post I'd like to share with you. It just brought out a thought that needed to be transferred. It read, you performed excellently before when your back was against the wall. Your ability in a crisis most times can't be questioned. But where does this power and ability go to when your back isn't against the wall? Why is our greatness put on hold on so many occasions? It's a matter of comfort. A crisis requires that we come out of our comfort zones, but right after the crisis, our greatest abilities are put back on hold because we love to be comfortable. Comfort and complacency are the enemies of achievement. Push your way out of comfort and complacency today. There's a giant living on the inside of you. Don't wait for your next crisis for the giant to appear again. Be intentional about your success. Summon up the giant in you daily. I was thinking of this post because I was thinking of all the many crises that each of us face. And it's amazing how some of us can perform in the face of a crisis. That if we had to come up with X amount of dollars by this date, or we had this much time left, well, we're in the point between keeping our grades high enough to keep this particular scholarship, or we have so much time to finish an assignment, or perhaps we're in the home buying market and you know you're in the last leg and something creeps up and you got to do something Herculean to make this thing happen. And it's amazing so many times that we can summon up the giant that's within us. It's happened time after time in my life. It's happened time after time in yours. There's a giant living on the inside of each of us. However, we want to be, the scriptures declare that the kingdom of God is within you. I believe that there's a giant living at your address, sleeping in your bed, and driving your car. The thing is, where does this giant go? Does it take a crisis to awaken this giant? And I submit to you, my brother, I submit to you, my sister, that giant is still living, it's residing in you, but we got to summon it up. We can't wait till the next crisis. We love comfort and complacency so much because we like to be comfort. But if you're going to march out or march to the ballot called success or march to the song called success, it means that you're going to have to go into some uncomfortable places. You're going to have to do some things you don't want to do. You're going to have to feel some pains you didn't want to feel. It's going to cause you to come out of your comfort zone to become who you really were called to be. I was just thinking some of the things I scribbled down, things that happened during a crisis, and all of these are important if we're going to awaken the inner giant that's within us. Stories are told of many stories of 100-pound women whose child is trapped under a car, and all of a sudden she musters up strength to pick up a 1,000-pound car off of her child. Or psychologists and sociologists estimate that we use from anywhere from 5 to 10 to 20% at most of our potential. So there's a giant living within you. However, most of the time that giant doesn't manifest except in time of crisis. What a crisis demands is focus. You forget, you keep the main thing the main thing. This is what I got to do by such and such date, and that's going to make this situation, remove this situation or make this situation better. That's the type of clarity we need at all times when we're pursuing our goals. We got to put the blinders on, keep our eyes on the main thing, and keep the main thing the main thing. Another thing a crisis does, it teaches us resilience. It doesn't teach you, we may hear no. You'll hear no all their life will be littered with no's. But you got to keep pressing after the no. You got to keep pressing after rejection. You got to keep pressing and keep on knocking despite doors being shut in your face. So we got to stay resilient, because resilience will be required if you ever want to summon up the inner giant in you. A crisis causes us to strengthen our wrist muscles. If the situation's bad enough, we ask questions that we never thought we asked. We go to people who we say we've never gone to. We do things that we've never done, and we seek out things that we've never sought out. The right crisis will make you do what you don't want to do. So you got to strengthen your risk muscles, because risk is the thing that will take you from one level to the next. Risk keeps you from going to the grave with so many regrets. Risk will put you in the lane where you need to travel if you're going to travel on the road to success. And also, a crisis brings definiteness of purpose. In this 500 channel, cable channel age, social media, so many things asking for our time, the right crisis will make you put the blinders on. Potentially, let's just, a home buying process. You tend to focus on what you got to focus on and nothing else. That's the type of focus and clarity you need to make it if you're going to awaken the inner giant in you. Don't wait for your next crisis to wake it up. There's a champion in you. There's a giant in you. Keep it going. Keep it up. Make life memorable. You got a champion in you. You got a giant in you. Summon up that inner giant in you. You can do so much more than you're doing right now. God bless you. This is for you, my brother. This is for you, my sister. There's an inner giant in you. Call it up. God bless you.